It's Saturday, December the 14th. We've reached the 5th round of the playoffs, the Final Four. Absolutely gorgeous day. Just perfect for football and barbecue.
In Texas, we love our football and we love our barbecue. They may not have been invented here, but we damn well think we do both better than anybody else.
I'm at Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex in Round Rock, the Palace on Parma. I'm here to see the Lake Travis Cavaliers and the Galena Park North Shore Mustangs. North Shore is coached by John Kay. They come into this game with a 13-1 record. They lost their first game of the season, have won 13 straight since then. They demolished the Toscasita last week to make it to this game. Hank Carter's Lake Travis team is also 13-1. They lost in week 1 and have reeled off 13 straight. They knocked off a very strong Converse Judson team last week to qualify for today's game. The weatherman has blessed us with a gorgeous afternoon. Slight breeze, temperature in the 70s, not a cloud in the sky. Just perfect football weather. This game pits two real heavyweights of Texas high school football. Hank Carter's team has taken the state championship trophy home 3 times. John Kay's teams have taken it home twice, including last year. The march to the championship continues today. Cavaliers and Mustangs. It should be a good one. The bands are warming up. The cheerleaders are practicing their routines. The players are getting their final instructions. Let me take this time to show you the barbecue I had earlier today.
Say what you will about John Mueller, the dark prince of barbecue. The man can smoke meats as well as anybody, anywhere in Texas. His entire family tree is deeply rooted in Central Texas barbecue. I've enjoyed eating his cooking for more than 20 years, even before his John Mueller Meat Company trailer on East 6th Street or his Black Box trailer in Georgetown. When I heard he was serving up barbecue at a craft brewery in Granger, I started planning a road trip. Granger City Brewing is located at 109 West Davila Street in Granger, about 50 miles north and east of Austin. After a nice drive in the country on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, I got there a little before 1 p.m. I got a parking spot out front and went inside. Lots of people there enjoying the beer and the food. I found a table and a nice young lady named Jamie took my order and got me a beer. While I waited, John walked into the dining room, spotted me, and came over to my table. He teased me about there not being any football games around, but I told him I'd found one in Round Rock for later in the day. We laughed, shook hands, and he headed back to his smoking shed. I ordered a half a pound of moist brisket and a half a pound of pork ribs. As it always is, the barbecue was fantastic. The brisket was moist and tender with a crusty outer bark. The meat easily pulled apart and melted in my mouth. Very tasty. The meaty pork ribs had been given a peppery rub before cooking. The meat had to be bitten off the bone, but it sure tasted great. The sauce had been made from the meat drippings and added a little extra richness to each bite of meat. The beer was also very nice. Barbecue this good, I made sure to take a half pound of lean brisket home so my wife wouldn't feel left out. As I paid my bill, John reappeared in the dining area. He asked me how the barbecue was. I told him, "You already know the answer to that. It was great." He said he planned on being in Granger for a while, this location being better than cooking out of a trailer, especially with long, cold winter nights coming just around the corner, and it being a craft beer pub. Granger City Brewing. Good beer, great people, super barbecue. That's a wonderful combination and well worth a road trip.
This barbecue is outstanding and rates 2 hook'ems.
North Shore received the opening kickoff, methodically marched downfield. Quarterback Demetrius Davis scrambled on third down to move the chains. He ran to the 5 on a quarterback keeper. Roger Hagan scored from the 1 to give the Mustangs the lead at 7-0. Lake Travis kicked a 33-yard field goal on their first possession to trim the lead to 7-3. The Cavs attempted an onside kick, but the Mustangs recovered near midfield. As the game moved to the second quarter, the Cavs defense sacked Davis for a huge loss, setting up 3rd and 22. Just like how they won state last year, Davis avoided the Cavs' rush and hurled the ball downfield. Jermon Baptiste made the catch to put the Mustangs up 14-3. After a punt by Lake Travis, Hagan took a handoff from Davis, cut outside, and carried the ball into the Cavs' red zone. Davis tossed to Charles King for a 10-yard touchdown to extend the Mustang lead to 21-3 with 3:07 left before halftime. North Shore got the ball back after Lake Travis went 3 and out. Davis scrambled for 20 yards. He threw a dart to King, who avoided a tackle and ran to the 1. After a false start penalty, Davis scored from the 6 to give North Shore a commanding 28-3 halftime lead. The sun went down during halftime and made for a gorgeous sunset. Lake Travis took the third quarter kickoff and drove across midfield. On 4th and 15, Hudson Card threw over the middle to a wide-open Grayson Sandlin for a 29-yard touchdown to make the score 28-10. The Cavs got the ball back on an onside kick, but they failed to pick up a first down as Card's pass on 4th and 7 fell incomplete. Then it was time for the Zach Evans show. The number 1 recruit in the state missed the first half because he was taking a college entrance exam. He scored from 6 yards out to push the Mustangs' lead to 35-10. Weston Stevens took a short swing pass from Card for a 26-yard gain past midfield. He hurdled tacklers along the way. The Cavs line opened a hole and Stevens darted through it, then outran the Mustang defense. The 45-yard touchdown closed the gap to 35-17. After a Lake Travis fumble, Davis's pass over the middle was intercepted by DJ Johnson and returned to the Mustang 18. Card rolled to his right, then found Sterling Hump open in the end zone for an 18-yard touchdown to cut the lead to 11 at 35-24. Early in the fourth quarter, Evans shrugged off tacklers and carried the rock 37 yards to push the lead back to 18 at 42-14. On the ensuing possession, Card's pass was picked off by a diving Upton Stout. The North Shore line gave Davis all kinds of time to pass. Then he took off and ran for a big gain. Ishmael Fuller got in on the act, catching a 21-yard touchdown pass from Davis, giving the Mustangs a 25-point lead at 49-24. Lake Travis would go on to score 2 touchdowns late in the fourth quarter, one on a nifty 28-yard run by Card, the other on a 1-yard plunge by Stevens. The Mustangs fed the ball to Evans over and over again to eat up the clock and take the victory. Final score, North Shore 49, Lake Travis 38. The Cavaliers could not dig their way out of the 25-point hole they found themselves in at halftime. Hudson Card was pressured the entire game. His 2 touchdown passes offset by 2 interceptions. The Cavs found a way to score on the Mustangs in the second half, but it was too little, too late. North Shore has a very balanced offense, a powerful running game, and effective passing. Demetrius Davis broke down the defense with his runs in the first half, which set up his passes. Lake Travis could not stop Zach Evans in the second half. The Mustangs used him to wear down the Cavs defense, eat up the clock, and control the game. Congratulations to Lake Travis for a great season and a deep run in the playoffs. Good luck to North Shore as they will meet up with Duncanville at Jerry's World for a rematch of last year's thrilling state championship game.
Your feedback is real important to me. If you like this video, please hit the like button on YouTube. You can hit the share button to share this video with friends and family. Maybe you've got a favorite team I should go see, or a favorite barbecue joint I should try out. Write something in the comments and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Suggestions are always welcome.
If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my logo when it pops up and go from there. You can view previous episodes of Texas Passions by clicking on the links displayed.
Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.